Good evening, lords and ladies. I'm Night Before Dawn, and welcome back to Sons of the Forest. Today I would like to go over the recent patch, which is Update 4. It says there's been a lot of changes, but I don't see much result from those changes. A few actually I thought were going to make certain things harder, but they haven't actually changed at all, so I'm just gonna, steal one of these, and I'll just run over here, and I will get started on demonstrating some of that. So let's just grab a log, toss that away, or grab this, and I will just quickly build a frame, because one of them, the first one I would like to go over is, said something about no longer being able to get unaligned grids to either stretch or shorten logs, and that doesn't seem to have changed. So let's just demonstrate that here, because it seems to work exactly how it used to, and I don't know why they even put it in the patch notes, because I can't find any instance where it doesn't work. So I'm just going to place this here and just do that. There we go, 4 snapped. And place this one here. If I place, let's get rid of those for a moment. Oh, come on. And post, that, see, everything seems to work exactly how it did before. Although I can do this here, if I want to place that on there, I have to actually have the arrow coming from the bottom of the slope towards that, and then that's not removable. So if you want to have the beam under your slope, it becomes something you cannot remove. It's problematic, and yeah, so be careful with it, just like with force snapping has always been. I'm also going to just place this down here and this down here. Let's also just grab this quickly, get rid of that so that it doesn't give me a snap point that I don't expect. No, I don't want that. I wanted this way. Come on. There we go. This type of force snapping still works, but not every time. As you can see, I got it to work on the other one, and that's in the way. Place this down. Place that one. Place this one. Remove this one. Okay, so in this case, it is not force snapping over, but I got it to work over there, so I'm just going to test it out over here, see if maybe that's going to be... There we go. See, it's a little less consistent, but it still works fine. I don't see any real difference at all. As for another one, it also talked about stretching. The only real method that I know of for stretching them is if you build a tall enough frame, and I'm just going to do that, go up one more, and I think I'll go 3 high for this quickly, just to get everything to work the way I want it to. Make it a clear demonstration of log stretching. Alright. There we go, and there's that. Let's get rid of that log. And yeah, let's do some log stretching here. As you can see, those top logs are stretching down as though they were meant to, and it works with planks already in place and everything. It doesn't make any difference. So that hasn't changed in the slightest. So I don't know what they're talking about. I'll fix this. There we go. And another one was about pillars on apexes. I don't even really know what they were talking about. But if I grab a log and quickly just build an apex somewhere, let's just do it here. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Get rid of this. Yeah, that's permanent, but whatever. So let's build myself an apex. And it said something about removing pillars that are on one-sided apex, and also placing posts on them. So I need to actually, no, that's not the spot, that's the spot. There we go. Okay, and then, yeah, no, this one's not high enough, so maybe I can just grab another one of these, jam it in there just to bring that up enough. Yeah, and let's do the same over here just to fix some of that. Nope, not what I was trying to do. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that seems to be working the same as it did before. Ah, it's stuck. And yeah, that's the same. Oh, that's interesting. I'm getting a red arrow there when I shouldn't. And it said something about fixing red arrows that weren't supposed to appear. Why would... maybe it needs the crossbeam? Nope. No, now it'll do it. Whatever reason that is. Okay, so... yeah, that's fine. I don't really get it. Oh, and it said it fixed being unable to... although... that might be the issue there. Yeah, that's there, and then I can remove... yeah, that's all that was. But it said something about being unable to remove beams on slopes. But that doesn't seem to be an issue. Because that's a slope. It's... I don't know what they're on about. Most of their changes seem to be not actually affecting anything. So it was just strange. And a lot of them were worded so vaguely I don't really know what they were talking about. They had mentioned fixing red arrows appearing when they shouldn't, so I'm just gonna quickly do one of the ones that I know gives you red arrows easily. So let's just get up on top of here. I'm not gonna be picky about how accurate I am. It's just gotta be close. That's good enough. Was that the right snap point? I don't think that was the right snap point. That's the snap point I wanted. Okay, and then if I place this here, that gives me those. Place this here, grab myself a log, got thousands of them, so is that a 3/4 log? That's a 3/4 log. That's 3/4, 3/4, 3/4. Where's my full logs? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so that's that, but now to create the red arrows, I'm just going to pick this up and place it down. It doesn't always give me the red arrows, but often does, and it did. See, that hasn't changed. I showed you another example where it should have given me red arrows, or shouldn't have given me red arrows, and did, so whatever they're talking about is wrong. But the easy way to fix this is still the same. Just grab that and that. So, and there we go. It didn't change really anything. This update says to have that it changed a lot of building mechanics, but I did quite a bit of playing with various ideas to see what they could have meant by all of them, and they must have fixed issues with extreme cases that didn't really affect anything, because I found nothing that really changed. Everything seems to have worked exactly the same as before. I did make this float. That was one thing that actually did change a little bit. I'm just gonna make another one of those. Let's come out somewhere flat here. Let's go back over to where I was. Oh no, this will work. This will work. Right here. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Come on, snap. Thank you. 2, 3. And then just as I always did, in from the middle posts on the edge. Okay, there's that. Grab a... Screw it, let's turn you into a half log. I prefer using half logs, it just... No! Come on. There it is. Half log. Okay, so let's pick you up and place you back in because that just makes everything better. Do that, remove you. Do that, remove you, remove you, remove you, and remove you. Beautiful. Still works exactly the same. Pick that up, and I'm just going to remove you, place you back, and then remove you again, because I've found some weird things if you don't actually do that. It's not consistently weird. In fact, it's fairly uncommon. What did I have? I had a full log. Okay, let's grab a bunch of the full logs here, just so I'm not having to walk over 1,000. And then we'll pick this up. And like I said, put it back and then pick it up again. Okay, and now grab this one, do this, toss it down, pick up the middle one, place it like this, grab my half log, and take out the corners. Now the main difference that I did notice with this was actually right here. When I take these apart or out of there, I used to have to remove all 4 of the logs above, but now I don't. That has gotten easier. Just remove and replace the logs above was the way to get it so you could remove that post, but no, now it just works. You can remove it. So this has gotten easier. They didn't really mention anything with that, but they mentioned stuff about single posts on things, but I haven't found anything to that changed other than this, and you would think that this would have gotten harder instead of easier. But yeah, now your floating platforms are easier to make by one slight step. And I've had people actually ask me, even though this isn't the appropriate spot for this, but if it's possible to do that on 2nd and 3rd floors, and it absolutely is possible. I've never really had any trouble with it at all. The method is the same. It is a little bit more finicky, but it does still work, so I'm just going to show you up here on this higher platform. Ah! I fell. No! So there we go. Let's try and do the same thing, and that. 1, 2, 3. Ah, you suck. Can I? I can. It's gonna let me reach. No, I don't want it out there. I want it there. No, I don't want it out there. Thank you. Okay, now let's get up here, and I'm just gonna plank this up. And can I get this one here? No, it's not gonna let me do that. Let's just really quickly place this here, this here. That'll work, and then I'll build a ramp. And I'm just going to fully ramp this thing because I just don't want to have to fight with going up and down. I'm just going to make it easy. That should be good enough. Good enough. And then fill this in. Let's just grab the plank. Come on, the plank, not the rock. I hate how it prioritizes rocks all the time. Okay, there we go. Alright, where was it? My half log. That'll work. Okay, so, like I said, same process. Start in the middle, take off, or place your post, take this one out, place it back in, then take that, remove, place that, remove, 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 remove. The whole process is exactly the same, but every once in a while it does not want to let you do certain things, so which is why I emphasize the remove and replace like that, even though you're just going to be removing it again anyways, because it's just picky sometimes on how it works, and I would much rather not have to deal with it being picky. So if you're consistent in your technique, it will work more of the time. Oh. And you'll notice every time I replace the log, I'm not placing it down with that symbol down there. I'm replacing it with the up arrow underneath. That actually is the key to it. Anytime I've tried using the post snap point from underneath, it just doesn't work the same. And when I've used the support structure one from above, it always lets me do that. And this might not have changed, I don't know, but yeah, that has gotten so much easier. Let's just clean up that, and yeah, so, and you can do that on as many floors as you would like. It doesn't really matter. It's all the same process over and over and over again. So I really don't know what all has changed. Some things have gotten easier. They said things about posts that are supported by walls being unable to be removed, but the post has to be supported by both a wall and a post. Just like we have right here, there's that post going vertical, and then there's this wall here. And if I place this post on top of that, so it's supported by technically both, it did say that, oh, because I've got this, and there's going to be stuff that's not going to let us do that. But if you remove this post, which, yeah, it said something about being unable to remove, oh, come on, the post that is supported by that. And I'm able to, and it also said things about having weird slopes on, yeah, just nothing seems to be the way they were describing it. Everything seems to work fine. And I have no clue why they were saying it's problematic. So you can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Everything seems to work the way it did before, and the few things that did change got easier. So all in all, I was worried about it being a problem, but it is not a problem. I think this whole update has been an improvement overall, and I'm glad to see things didn't change as much as their patch notes suggested they may have. Anyways, if you found this video informative and you would like to see more, I would greatly appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.